Hey, I hope you guys doing well. Today I will cover a subject that was requested to me many times. After I have completed the first 1000 orders, which was back on Fiverr, I promised to do another one once we reach the 2000 faces rated milestone. And like I said, it was also highly requested. This goes without saying, but thank you, all of you, for the support. Working with you guys is mostly a positive experience. Of course, there are gonna be one of those few cases where the client will not like the rating, but that's expected. More than 95% of the time, it's an absolute joy working with you guys. This video, like many others, will be split into multiple parts. Part 1 will talk about the rating data, and Part 2 will talk about some extra information. If you want to support the channel and get your face evaluated by me with personalized look max and advice, a link will be down in the description. If you want to read more about topics like these, you can check out my blog at nerofacerating.com. Without further ado, let's get this video started. So before we get into the stats, let's quickly go over the blackpill ratings. Getting your face rated in the blackpill community is analyzing the facial features of the man or woman to see if they fit in with the modern beauty standards. From the jaw to forehead, skull and ears and hair and everything, even the neck. A general SMV score can also be added with the rated facial score. The SMV1 is made of the height, body, status, ethnicity, plus the facial attractiveness score itself. In my own rating system, I also count in facial harmony because some flaws do not equate to harsh scores and punishment. For example, even with the upper eyelid exposure, Cillian Murphy is considered highly attractive, so you have to know how well the features flow together. It cannot be all numeric. Also, in my rating system, it goes from 4 to 9, but no one was rated a 9 in my clients yet, and I don't see the purpose of rating below a 4, cause you are below average either ways. So it's 4 below average, 5 average or normie, 6 above average or high tier normie, 7 Chad light, and 8 Chad. So let's get into the rating stats of the second 1000 by itself and who got what. Also, another small note, I did not go into the sub-numerical, for example like 5.25 or 6.5. Anyways, let's start with the sub 5s and work up. For the sub 5s, 282 people got this score, around 28.2%. For the average scores or normies, 470 people got it, around 47%. For the high tier normies or above average people, 183 people got it, or 18.3%. For the Chad lights, 57 people got it, or 5.7%. And for the Chads, 0.8% got it, or 8 people did. Now we will combine both stats, the old 1000 and the new one, or the 2000 faces. 554 people got below average scores, or 27.7%. For normies, 926 people did, or 46.3%. For high tier normies, 375 people did, or 18.75%. For the Chad lights, 6.25% of people did, or 125 out of 2000. And for the Chads, 1% did, or 20 people out of 2000. So these are the stats. Some other fun facts we can look at. Most ethnicities that bought my service in order are whites or Caucasians, blacks at second, Indians at third, and Asians at last. The average male height of the guys I rated is somewhere around 5'7" to 5'8". The average body fat percentage is in between 18% to 20% body fat, with Caucasians and Africans or African Americans being the tallest and Indians and Asians being the shortest. The leanest and most well-built group was blacks with African Americans included. Most flaws that hurted Indian scores are prey eye shapes plus overly large noses for the face. For blacks, it was recession in the chin and jaw in general. For Asians, it was protruded eyes, weak eyebrows, and jaw, plus flat faces. As for Caucasians, there was not a shared feature, so it was up to the individual and his own flaws. People who are average usually did not have anything that stood out, with 1 or 2 major flaws. Below average people had lots of major flaws overpowering the face. As for high tier normies, they have decent features that stood out, with mild to minimal amounts of major flaws in the face, like around just 1 or 2. As for the sexes, male and female differences in those who purchase the service. If I were to get a percentage out of the top of my head, it would be something like 97% male buyers and 3% would be the female buyer percentage. Another note that I also want to discuss is that this is still not enough data to know how many average or below average people are out there. This is just a sample of 2000 people, and it's measured through my own rating system, so it's not the end-all be-all when it comes to accuracy, but I'm working on it. The data keeps growing and becoming more accurate as you rate more and more faces, and I also keep on improving my skills as well. So what do you guys think about all of this? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A like and subscribe will be highly appreciated, and like usual, catch you guys in the next one.